Okay, Assalamualaikum grade 9. We meet again. So today we are going to learn about module 3. It's about the communities. Okay. And as usual, before we start the lesson, let's pray first. Pray starts now. Bismillahirrohmanirrohim. Robbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mudah-mudahan pelajaran hari ini will enrich your knowledge. Oke. Oke. Nah, this one ya, module 3. We will talk about the community, listen to what's radio program and present perfect. How about the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. Okay, next. Okay, just listen first.
Module 3. Get ready. Exercise 1. Keywords. Communities.
Homes, block of flats. US, apartment building. Company, cottage. Detached house. Mobile home. US, trailer. Semi-detached house. Terraced house. Areas. City center. US, downtown. A rural area. An inner city area. Suburbs. Local facilities. Furniture. Park. Sports center. Village shop.
Okay, so after you listen to the audio, so you will know kind of the area it is in your neighborhood or in other areas. There are some kind of areas just like the city center or the rural area, an inner city area, the suburbs. Okay. And also some facilities that you might find around your neighborhood, such as corner shop, park, sports center, village shop, and youth club. I think around your house, around your neighborhood, you will find some area, some facilities like this. Okay, next. And then you may find out what kind of area do you live in? Is it homes or is it in the rural area or is it in the mobile home? Rumahnya bisa pindah-pindah ya. And then what local facilities are there in your area? So maybe you have a post office, a police office, or maybe sports center, maybe gym area. Okay, and what do you know your friends from? Maybe your friends come from the suburbs area, or maybe they live in the city center. Okay, so you know from this audio, you know kind of area. Next. Okay, let's read this one. This one you may find in your book at page 26. Actually, this one we talk about the activity that's already passed, that's already happened. Just like Francisco from Philippines, I've been a scout for 2 years and it has been a lot of fun. So this story is talk about the activity as a Boy Scout, apa ya, pramuka. So, as the Boy Scout, sebagai seorang pramuka, apa aja sih aktivitinya? What are the activities? Nah, you can read from your book. like they are studying forest plants, they are planting trees, they are help the handicapped people, and then maybe they apa ya nih yang dari Hadi Oman, they are looking after the old buildings, and then for 2 years now we've been collecting money for the restoration. So they they renovate the building for the people around there. Okay. Nah, after you read the story before, so you might find some sentences, beberapa kalimat using present perfect continuous and present perfect simple. Bedanya, kalau present perfect continuous, we use have or has with been and collecting or verb ing. Tapi kalau present perfect aja, nih ya, kalau present perfect continuous ada have-nya atau has, pakai been, ada bentuk ing. Boleh has, tergantung subjeknya, he, she, it, pakainya has, pakai been, pakainya ing. Artinya, kalau present perfect continuous, the situation, the condition is already happened in the past, but it's still going until now. Masih terus berlanjut sampai sekarang. Ya. Kalau present perfect continuous itu artinya udah gitu. Jadi we've been collecting money for their restoration. Kami udah mengumpulkan, tapi sampai sekarang kami masih mengumpulkan money. We still collecting the money. We've been planting new trees in our area. Kami udah menanam pohon di area kami, tapi sampai sekarang kami masih terus menanam pohon. Jadi pakainya present perfect continuous. Nah, kalau present perfect aja, pakainya sama have atau has plus bentuk kedua. Ya. Jadi we've collected, I have planted, I have learned. Artinya sudah. Jadi kami sudah mengumpulkan $10.000. Saya sudah menanam beberapa pohon, lebih dari 100 pohon. Ya, itu bedanya antara present perfect continuous masih berlangsung sama present perfect aja. Okay, now let's check out. From the story about the Boy Scout. Nah, so you may categorize, you may group the tenses. Present perfect yang mana aja, cari aja yang pakai have sama pakai bentuk ketiga. Ya. I have been. Kenapa pakai been? Karena ini to be-nya. Jadi cari yang pakai have atau has sama bentuk ketiga. I have planted. Nah, kalau yang pakai present perfect continuous itu pakai yang have been sama bentuk ing-nya. I already underlined some words that you may find in your book also, and then you just categorize that to present perfect or to present perfect continuous. Okay. From your book at page 28, this one, the story is about Umah. Here, you may find some collocations. Collocation is 2 or 3 words that are joining together and make a new new meaning. Yeah, like hang around. Hang itu kan menutup atau menunggu gitu ya. Around itu kan di sekitarnya. Tapi kan nggak mungkin hang around itu menunggu di sekitar ya. Jadi ternyata di sini hang around itu stay in one place doing nothing. Jalan-jalan aja ya. Cuman duduk diam aja gitu. Atau misalnya sambil minum kopi gitu. Tapi doing nothing, just enjoy the time, just enjoy the moment. Kalau care about, have feelings for, chill out, relax. Chill itu kan dingin, out itu kan keluar. Tapi kalau jadi satu bukannya dingin di luar, tapi malah relax. Nah ini namanya collocation. Nah kalau put on itu adalah meletakkan atau organize. Ya. Kalau came along, what does come along mean? Come along is arrive, datang. I come along with Raya. Saya datang sama Raya. Gitu ya. Atau saya tiba sama Raya. I come along with, nah kayak gitu. Nah kalau come itu kan datang, along itu sepanjang. Tapi kalau dijadiin satu artinya beda lagi, artinya cuma arrive aja. Oke. Kalau meet up itu have a meeting atau ketemu orang. Bukannya artinya meeting rapat gitu ya, bukan, tapi ketemu sama orang itu bilangnya meet up. Hey, come on, let's go, let's meet up. Ayo kita ketemuan. Itu juga bisa dibilang pakainya meet up. Oke, kalau carry out. Kalau carry out itu put into practice. Maksudnya gimana ya kok put into practice? Carry out. Carry itu membawa, out itu di luar. Nggak mungkin membawa di luar gitu. Artinya latihan atau ya praktis gitu ya. Kita bisa jalan-jalan nggak? Oh, sorry, I need to carry out the math lesson. Oh, maaf deh, aku harus latihan ini nih soal matematika. Okay, we can say that one with the carry out. How about the startup? Startup itu bikin project. Memulai suatu pekerjaan, memulai suatu project, kita bisa bilang startup. Hey, how is your project? Oh, that's good. I started up tomorrow. Saya baru mulai besok. Gitu ya. Oke. Okay. How about put up? Put up itu bisa mengatur, bisa mendisplay, mendisplay itu menata. Oke. Okay. Atau bisa juga kayak building up, tapi bukannya membangun rumah ya. Maksudnya mengatur barang-barang biar tertata rapih gitu. Ya. Setup. Kalau setup itu sama organize, mengatur, men-set ya. Turn up itu juga display. Oke. Nah, ini namanya collocation. Jadi dua kata atau tiga atau lebih, dua kata atau lebih, kalau dijadikan satu artinya sudah berbeda lagi dari kata sebenarnya. Oke. Next ya. Loh. Kok nggak keluar? Okay, wait a minute. Nah, okay, let's listen first. This one is the dialogue in your book, page 30. It's about giving suggestion and also how to reply to the suggestion. Let's listen first.
Module 3, Unit 9. Exercise 2. Read and listen to the dialogues. Answer the questions.
Dora and Mario are at the mall. Look, over there. What is it? That's a beautiful bag. I have to get it. Can you get it down so I can see it? I'm probably not do that. It's probably too expensive. But ask the assistant over there. Boy,
Okay.
and Mario buy the bag. Afterwards, they meet Susan. Hi, Marianne. I like your bag. It looks great. Thanks. I was so nervous about buying it. It's very expensive. She deserves it. She passed all of her exams. Let's celebrate. Sure. What about the usual cafe? No, I'd rather go somewhere else. Why don't we try that new place near the shoe shop? Good idea. We could have something to eat there too. Sounds great. What time? I can be there at about 7. Alright. Shall we meet inside? Brilliant. Maybe we could ask more people. Do you fancy calling Layla? Sorry, Layla can't make it tonight. We can meet her another time. Okay, well, see you at 7. Right, bye.
Okay, so this one, the dialogue is about how to arrange a meeting, a meetup. Jadi mereka tuh mau ketemuan gitu ya. So here, you listen about how about, and then well, I'd rather. Itu dipakainya pada saat apa sih? Oke, next ya. Nah, this one. Kalau kita mau mengajak orang, kita pakainya let's. Oke, let's celebrate. Ya, let's celebrate. Dan kalau kita mau tanya, bagaimana kalau dengan, nah kita bisa biar kepakai what about. Oke. Atau kalau kita mau nanya, atau kita mau kasih saran, ini kan giving suggestion ya. Kenapa kita nggak coba yang sebelah sana? Atau kenapa kita nggak coba? Jadi why don't we? Tapi bahasa Indonesianya kenapa kita tidak gitu ya. Bukannya negatif ya, tapi ini hanya memberikan saran karena kalau saran kan tidak semuanya diterima. Jadi kita pakainya why don't we, bukannya we try that one. Itu bukan saran, tapi itu kita memutuskan gitu ya. Nah ini saran, makanya kita pakai why don't we could. Kenapa pakainya we could, bukan we can? Because could is more polite. Ya, kalau can itu seperti you push someone else. But could, if you use could, it means like you don't really push them, but you just giving the suggestion. You just offer something, menawarkan sesuatu. Okay, and then how to reply? You can share. You can say sure, well, or good idea, atau sounds great, sounds good, brilliant. Okay. Next ya. In here, in your book, page 32, you will read the story. This one is about the verb, and also how do you call it? The verb with the verb has some meanings. Okay. Kayak misalnya help di sini nih. Help itu kan sebenarnya memegang gitu ya. But here, help can have other meaning than memegang. nggak cuma megang gitu, tapi ternyata bisa juga melaksanakan atau merayakan. Ya. Ada juga attend. And also belongs to. Belongs to itu kepunyaan, tapi ternyata kayak misalnya the book belongs to Evan misalnya. Bukunya punya Evan, tapi ternyata tidak cuma bisa dipakai untuk benda, bisa juga untuk event. Kayak gini. Every Maori belongs to a large family. Maori itu kan suatu suku ya. Jadi ternyata belongs to tidak hanya digunakan untuk suatu kata benda, tapi bisa juga untuk suatu perkumpulan atau suatu acara. Oke, di sini teman-teman bisa lihat ada perform, ada pass on. Pass on itu memberikan kepada gitu. Nah, tapi ternyata di sini pass on itu adalah dipasangkan dengan kata-kata Maori pass on Maori traditions to young people. Jadi dipasangkan. Kata-kata ini sebenarnya bisa dipasangkan dengan kata-kata yang lain. Tapi pasangannya tidak boleh berubah. Contoh, pass harus dengan on, tidak bisa pass sama at. Belongs harus dengan to, tidak bisa belongs sama with. Ya. Help itu in, help in. Di sini juga help in. Mungkin teman-teman pernah dengar hold on. Itu beda lagi nanti artinya. Ya. Oke. Next. Nah, kita lihat di sini yang barusan dibaca. Ada belongs to, ada attend. Kata-kata yang menyertainya adalah belongs to a family, a team, a club, a group. Nggak bisa belongs to me. Oke. Belongs to me sama belongs to yang di sini itu beda lagi nanti artinya. Jadi memang di sini penggunaan katanya attend an event. Attend itu menghadiri. Sekarang bagaimana kalau give? Give itu memberikan. Tapi di sini bukan memberikan gitu ya. Give di sini kayak melakukan. Oke, melakukan sebuah performance, melakukan sebuah pidato. Perform. Perform di sini perform di sini adalah menampilkan, menunjukkan. Oke. Jadi beda-beda arti lagi. Jadi memang harus diperhatikan kata mana yang cocok dengan suatu kalimat. Nah, di sini teman-teman belajar, ada yang belajar untuk menggunakan suatu kata dalam sebuah kalimat sehingga mempunyai arti yang tepat. Ya. Oke. Good. So, in this module 3, you just learn present perfect continuous, collocations, and also verb, and giving suggestion and how to reply to the suggestion. Okay? And I think that's all for today. Thank you, grade 9. Thank you, grade 9. Stay healthy, stay fit, stay happy, and always be grateful. Bye-bye. Wassalamualaikum.